Hi, everyone, and welcome back. I hope everyone had a wonderful, happy New Year. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. You know, Budget and Chaos has a great title for her channel. And once in a while, I just want to use the back end of it, which is the chaos part of it. Um, it's it, it's Bella. Bella has been so mature. Like it's 7:05. I literally got her to bed 10 minutes ago. She's staying up a little longer. She's actually laying on the bed that's in the living room. Life is it's maturing. The whole household is maturing. I love it. All right, I'm gonna say hi to everybody, and we're gonna get into business. We're gonna get into business now. Um, Moderators, please stick around for a little bit because I really want to talk to everyone. In fact, I'm gonna pull this live up right now on YouTube because I want it playing over here. Since I have two screens going, is the sound okay? And it might change now if I can get into the live. Okay, we're going to silence that. All right, let's see. All right, what do we got? We got Tina V in the house. Hello, Village. Who's ready for the first brick wall? Shar, do you love this? Do you love what you see? Thank you. Thank you for being such a great advocate for me. I appreciate you. Is Michelle with you? Budget Melissa. Hi. Oh, there's Michelle. Michelle, I think I wait till Sunday nights on purpose. I want to say I got all your messages, your emails. I want to say thank you. I don't always get the opportunity. I glance, I look, and then life takes me. I want to slow down, but it's hard sometimes. It really is. So I love you, and I love all the words of encouragement that you always give me. I appreciate you. Hello, Miss Kim. How is everybody? Hi, Misha. Nice to see you. Hi, Lee. Hi, Cece. How are you? Okay. Everybody saying Happy New Year. Okay. Absolutely no problem. We don't want anyone to not do something that's in their budget. No big deal. Thank you. Thank you. We got Nikki in the house. Miss Linda Green, you are another message that came through. And I want to say I love you and thank you so much for messaging me. I 2026, I'm going to write it down. I need to get better at replies. I'm going to write that down. Get better at it. I I think I've always done this with text messaging. I read it and I reply in my brain. And then I do. I say I'm gonna get back to it, and then I never do. It just disappears on me. Did you all know that Miss Mika has a channel and she made her first video? Please go show her some love that we give to everyone. Yes. Please show her some love. Then we got um, Al in the house, living and learning budgets. Jaguar, oh, we got Nick. Sorry, Nick. I'm just going through. Hi, Martha. How are you? June. There's June. Living and learning on a budget. June. And then Jay. Jay, Tuesday or Wednesday, me and you, we'll chat about what's coming up. Tonight, if you guys didn't know this, but Elfster is in the house, and it's going to be about the secret Cupid. Yes, that's the title for this year's February gift exchange. Right? Isn't that cute? Secret Cupid. Do you love it? I do. Hi, Miss Nancy G. Janet Crafty Saver. I have to pause. I promised myself I wasn't going to do this. So who remembers the live? I'm going to fast forward for a second to the comments. Who remembers the live? I'm going to go back to that message right there. Who remembers the live where I was talking we were talking about Nancy Drew, and then we were talking I don't even know how I have to shut the heater off, I get hot all of a sudden, I can't imagine why. Who remembers the live? And I was talking about being a little girl and coloring, and that I had a memory of a coloring book, and I don't know if I was piecing the memory together or was it a true memory. And it was about the coloring book that had Santa Claus on the front of it, that had the velvet type of hat that was textured, and I thought that it was "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." I called her yesterday doing this. This is the exact coloring book that I was talking about. And Janet, the crafty saver, found it, and she sent it to me. I can't explain the feelings of gratitude that I had when I opened this box. It was it was such a funny box, and I didn't recognize the return address, and it came to my home address, so I didn't I wasn't thinking, I just opened it, and then I realized it was for her. I opened it, I touched it, and I flooded memories of this girl being little, laying on the floor and coloring in this storybook. And this year right here was always my favorite. It came with these really cool little, like almost like library card, and it just took me back in time. And this is the part that was what was always in my brain. Are we ready? The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap. These two images right here were always in my brain, always. And then the one that I always loved was this one right here. So it was probably like when she bought this, I found it, and brought it for me. I don't think she would have realized the impact that it had on me and the gratitude that I felt and how amazing I think that she is and that she has been to me. I want to say for 5,000 subbies. I think that she and I, maybe it was even 35 or 3,000, but that's how long she has been my friend. And I just want her to know I love her and I appreciate her. Now you don't have to buy me a gift for me to feel that way. But this one sent me back in time to such an amazing, happy time in my life. I remember having that box of crayons with that cool pencil sharpener on the back, which is taken for granted nowadays. But this is the part that's truly amazing to me. And I start to giggle. I don't know why that I'm 58 years old, and this year I'm gonna be 59. Where did those days go? But do you see? Look at it. It cost 39 cents. 39 cents. So I said to her yesterday on the phone that I will be making photocopies of these, and you might see me color them one night here and there and throw it into a video. And then you will all know the attachment that I had and where it came from. Ooh, my sincere thank you, my friend. Above and beyond friendship. above and beyond. Whew, okay. Alright, let's get to this. Hi, Amy. How are you? Hi, Melissa. Um, Megan, I wanna, like, acknowledge everyone because I want you to all know that I appreciate you all for being here. In fact, I'm gonna go into YouTube Studio. We're gonna bounce a little. We're gonna make this kind of exciting. I'm going into YouTube Studio, and I'm gonna look at my dashboard because our members I'm at 201 members. Members, not subscribers. Subscribers are amazing people, right? They click on your video, they wanna watch your content, but members are the next level of appreciation. That goes to show you that what I'm doing for the village is appreciated, because sometimes you can sit in this seat and wonder if you're actually doing what you're supposed to do, and if you're doing what you're called to do, because I find this to be calling. I do. Um, so we're at 201. I just hit a milestone. Wow, 201 people. And for those of you, and these are all happy. These are all happy. Nobody wants to come to an area of Debbie Downing, and that's where we're going to talk positivity here in a minute. And this is all coming from positivity and love and gratitude and respect for every single one of um 201 people are truly amazing. And I think what got them was what got them was the Snow White and the villains. I think people just love that, and I do too. And the brick wall, come on, um, and we've got Maria in the house. Hi, my friend. I love you and I miss you. Hi, Chrissy. What an amazing group of people we actually have. I'm gonna, um, I hope I say your name. I'm trying to call you V. Would it, please don't be insulted by nicknames. In fact, if Jeanette shows up here tonight, I told her that I've nicknamed her New York. And I said, I'm just gonna refer to you as New York now. And she says that she loved it. She loved it. So my girl New York in the house. All right, let's see what we got. Um, yes, I'm gonna fast forward and just skim. If there's something that I missed, please let me know. Emily's in the house. Leela, oh my gosh, please hug those little babies for me. And I want to say thank you for one, international postage and sending me that beautiful gift. I absolutely, I love the cakes. And I opened the chocolate, kept everything in that box, right? Nobody else has seen it. I didn't tell anybody else I have all those goodies, and I stuck them in the cabinet that has the pots and pans because I didn't want Bella to get the chocolate. So, and then I'm also hiding it from everyone else. Oh my gosh, please laugh with me. Please laugh with me. Um, wait a second, who is this? I know who this is, but your name isn't on the top. Oh my gosh, who is that? We got Dippy in the house. Um, okay, I am so far behind. Um, oh, New York is in the house. I see her. Right? Where is she? Someone said hi, Jeanette. And then I don't know who that is. You guys gotta give me names. There she is. There's New York. Has anybody watched the TV series Life with the Walter Boys? Right? If you watch that, they call the girl New York. Well, the one boy calls the girl New York. Um, and when I got with Jeanette and I heard that accent, she's my only real New York besides my family. And I was like, that just fit her. It so fit her. Priscilla's in the house, I think. I didn't see her, but oh, there she is. Hi, Miss Priscilla. Priscilla, did you get all your downloads good? All right, so we've had always so much to talk about. We got the Electric Lima, Chrissy's in the house. I'm gonna keep going. We had a lot of people had difficulty downloading the hop still and downloading the hop. And I got one message today, which I thought was very enlightening. And it came from Christine. I'm just gonna say it came from Christine. And we went back and forth for a few texts or emails in regards to downloading. She's like, I can't do it. Please reset it. And the thing is that you can't, like, I can reset 100 billion times, but the more I reset it, the more you download it, the more you're downloading the same exact file that's really big, and it's somewhere on your device. She said that what she had to do was, for some reason, um, she was able to download it on the Google Drive, but I guess her Safari did not like that file. So I can't control what Safari likes and what doesn't, but she jumped through hoops to get that, and I appreciated her for that. Oh my goodness, you remember that coloring book? Yes, yes. Hi, Miss Robin. Pillar. Okay, Pillar Savings. Can everyone say hi to Missy? Missy was introduced to me. Um, well, she's been on the live, but she is joining us in Hot this month. So please show her some love. Please show her some love. And I'm gonna fast forward. We've got um with a load of emotions coming from my sister would tell you, she would tell you I have no emotions. She'd be like, where, recently she told me I had no emotions. I'm like, are you kidding me? She's like, so we should show her this. Oh, I have a heck of a lot of emotions. Feel better, Sandra. I don't know what I missed. All right. Um, I'm fast forwarding. Love you. So, hi, Rhonda. Hi, Margie. Your finger, my fingers didn't want to work the other day yesterday when I had to chase Bella down. Oh boy, did I chase that dog! I chased that dog. But not really chased her. Like I just kept walking towards her, and it was just bitter cold out. Um, thank you, and you have been and gifted me such amazing things in my life also, and I love you for that. I do. These are happy tears, my friend. You're good. Hi, Miss Wendy. Do I still have an echo? Do I have an echo? Thank you, Miss Jen. Oh, there you go. Wait, where's Nika? Hi, Nika. Nika, I thought that was you. I recognized the image. The image. Still an echo? All right, how's that? The echo's got to be gone now. It's got to be gone. I apologize for the echo. Hi, Jen. How are you? Long time no see. Thanks for coming back. So, Nika, you didn't hear an echo. Okay. Well, when I need to bring that back, I will. All right. Um, 200 strong, my friend. All right, we're at the end. All right, you didn't back up. How about we start this video off right? And I'm gonna put my desk back on. Can you all see this? So tonight we kick off a year of brick walls. And my partner in crime for this one is Shar. Shar, we all know, loves the brick walls. And she was so cute when she joins me. You are so cute, my friend. I appreciate your detail in everything that we talk about. You have such amazing insight, and I appreciate you. And Michelle, I think when I talk to Shar, I have to include Michelle, right? How do you include one without the other? Michelle, you're just as important as Shar is, and I want you to know, and I can't wait to meet you one day. So look at this right here. I'm going to remove me. I can't disappear because I'm the actual voice. Hi, Onisha. How are you? Can you all hear me now? Please tell me yes. We're good. We're good now? We're good now. I'm gonna stop touching buttons. Do I have sound now? Can you hear me? I'm good. Okay. So we have a year of brick walls. Every month is going to be a different image. Every month is going to be a different denomination. I thought we were just gonna do the small, and Char tells me no, she wanted the big. And I was like, I appreciated that. So we have both, and I know that you guys grab them. So tonight we're saving 20, and I think I'm gonna join Char in the big. I'm gonna join Char in the big. But you also asked for the divider page, and you asked for the book cover. I was not looking for anyone to dive into their pockets for new binders. I really wasn't. That was not my goal. But they were a decent bang for your buck, right? You can't buy um, binders under $3 each, and I'm okay with what I'm doing. And like I said, please don't ever use monies that are not in your budget. But there is now a cover, and in case you don't use this binder and you're still using a binder like this, there is an envelope, right? So what's great about this is whether you choose the envelope or the book cover. Do you see what this is? This is tracking. Tracking. I want us to track forever. Why? Because if you watched my saved sync video, it is so cool to see your accomplishments year after year after year. Now, I'm gonna dive deeper into my tracking in a video specific solely on that. But I was down, I was up, I was down, and I'm okay with that because I think that every 5-year projection of your numbers gives you a picture of what your your algorithm is, right? Because that's what YouTube does to us. So how cool is it now, whether it's the back of the envelope or on the cover, January. Now, January is an $80 save. Mm, I think that I think I'm going to. I don't know if I'm going to leave it in there for 6 months or I'm going to leave it in there for the entire year. I'm on the fence. If I'm leaving in there for a longer period of time, I think I'm going to add an additional 20 into this. I'm going to throw 20 in, and I'm going to round them up to be 100. Or I'm gonna do it as 80, and then in the envelope, I'm gonna make it extra. So maybe on this tracking sheet, I write down that it was 80, but my extra is going to be 20. I'm gonna spice it up for myself because you know me, I like those whole numbers. Are you ready? Do you want to save $20 first? Let's save $20 first. And we've got a new member. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But you've been here before, so you're probably just renewing your membership, and I love you for that. So we've got 2 up at the top. Did I get Kim? I think it's Kim. Thank you, K&M Budgets, for joining us. And now, um, and I'm really not glancing at the comments. Oh, look at you guys. Warm welcome. You have been a part of the village. You just upgraded your. It's the when I look at the picture, it's not so much the words. I know who I've seen before, who's been here, and I appreciate that you're coming in now. All right, let's say $20. I took my $20 today in my video, and I am stuck in the front, so I have to take it out of here, and I'm gonna bring it into this. What color? I want to wait a second. What color are you guys coloring your bricks? I want to hear all the suggestions. Aw, I like that idea. Tiny planner stickers. Um, when you say tiny, what size? And do you the ones that fit my planner, my printable? Because if it fits my printable, I have a size to go by. And we got Sarah. Hi, Sarah Diamond Art. How come that you look familiar also? Donna, go up and read my comment, please. You're doing it for the full year if you can. Okay. Is that the one I'm supposed to read? Yes, you are an OG. You renewed your. I knew you did. That's why I said it. Love it. Um, so we got light blue, light blue. I was thinking that doing multicolor. Look at you welcoming Sarah. Oh, you're gonna do lilac? Wow. Oh, I love this. Okay, that's not the one I'm supposed to read. Oh boy. Going back. I'm going back. Um, sure, I'm looking. Sure, can you rewrite it? Oh, that cover. There you go. That cover gave me goosebumps. It's like you're coming out of the dark. You know what's funny? I felt like when I was designing this, I broke into the bank. So when I started designing it, I wanted to be coming out of the brick wall. So what better way is to come out of the hole like Stitch did, right? When we did the Stitch one, I wanted to be like Stitch. But then I'm like, oh, let's hit the bag of money. And I broke into the bank. I'm not breaking into the bank. I'm just saying that it was a play on that. I was trying to have fun, but I'm coming out of the darkness. Yes, Jar. I truly am. The light is on me. The light is on me. Oh my God, that was funny, Shar. Oh, nothing's on my website yet because it literally got finalized just as it hit the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock hour. So they're ready to go. Maybe you guys give me a minute or two in a few minutes and I can get it up there. I don't know. We'll get it up there. We'll get it up there. I do just want to color. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I think do. I'm going to do light blue also. I'm going to do this light blue. And we have $20. Wow. Do you realize how fast we're going to be able to save this together? We really are. All right, take my word for it. Here. Someone has to remember this. And Bev's not here tonight. I haven't seen Bev. So, Shar, you're on deck. Mark my words that because we've broken these down into smaller saves and that they are going to complete on a monthly basis, do you know how fast it's going to make our year fly by? Guaranteed. We're going to be like 2 brick walls under the belt. First quarter brick walls done. Like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen fast. You know what I probably should have done was back when we were kids, they used to have masks. I should yes, that would have been so cool. That would have been funny. Oh, ready to save. Okay, let's color. Let's color. I want to color. Um, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I had to count. I didn't want to count in my head. Actually, I gotta make sure that, okay, we're golden. So I did put a whole section. If you're doing big, if you like the dividers, I the brick walls are going in one section. I love it. Absolutely love it. Tonight is so uplifting and happy. I truly amazing. Truly amazing. Okay. 1 week down. 1 week. We did it. We did it. I know some of you guys put together your stuff while I'm on the live, don't you? Ah, okay. That's okay. We've got this. So $20 is in how snowflakes are made. Did you guys all see Budget with Mama Bear? She does that 3-pack. I think it's 3-pack of little cutouts. She did a version. Oh, she did Jack Frost. Oh, I love Jack Frost. I love the cartoon one from when we were kids, but I also love the real one with Michael Keaton. Oh, I did start that this year, but didn't get to finish it. So maybe that gets put on my list for January. I do. But her Jack Frost is really cool. Then she did a take on how snowflakes were made. Came out so cute. So cute. It's gonna be going into my Mama Bear book. Speaking of my books, we got a friend's book now. I love that. Um, wait, are we only getting the live brick walls? Other ones coming. So, uh, you know what? If you show me grace, which I know you would, if you give me a list of five with a denomination next to it, I will get 3 of them done for you. If it's in my creativity wheelhouse. But I will give you the the command to give me 5 of your images that are not part of the brick wall and the amount that you want that brick wall to be. Does that make you happy, my friend? Okay. Um, can I so I have Etsy still, right? But Etsy doesn't my Etsy is there just to keep Etsy going, right? I have not added anything new since I started my own website. But I left it up there because it still generates sales. Well, can I tell you, for the past month, you know what sold the most? What ones, and it's a brick wall. What brick wall do you think has been on everybody's checkout? Which blows me away. I'm just kind of curious. I'm going to wait for those questions. And then I'm going to look to see if I can get you guys stuff up and talk at the same time. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of the night that Mama Bear was with me and I had to work, right? All right. Yes. Yes. Who says that? No. Um, Budgeting by Amy. Roger Rabbit it was on everybody's wish list. Roger is making a comeback. The OG of brick walls. Yep. Unbelievable. He's gonna be around forever and ever. That that one, come on. Who Roger Rabbit, what did he do? Please, and he comes through the brick wall. He is the brick wall, the OG of it all. Okay. Um, have I decided what's going into my post box yet? I don't think coins. Okay, so it's right here. All right, we can sidetrack for a second or two. I all right, so can we talk about this for a second? Let's talk about this for a second. I know that I had asked you guys to watch Saving Mr. Banks. If you've watched it, you know how difficult, T.L. Travers was. She is the author of, Mary Poppins, Beloved Mary. And if you know this movie as well as I do, because I feel like I'm the biggest geek in the world in regards to this movie, she was so upset and she didn't want this movie to take place. And she was giving them every ounce of that she could give them. And she actually said, I don't want the color red in the movie. And 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 Walt says, for Pete's sake, I had the color guard and the mailboxes. How can I take red out of the movie? You know, so this whole conversation took place. So every time I look at this, I think of Mary Poppins. Oh, I forgot to show these to Mama Bear. So I was thinking that if I started with coins, I don't use cash, so I don't get coins back. But maybe what I'm gonna do is once a week, you know what? Let's do it. Every live. There's gonna be 52 lives, right? Should be 52 lives. How about every live I put a $2 bill in here? Does that sound like M? Are you on board with that? You think that I should do that? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab one of my $2 bills. I'm gonna start with the dirty, not dirty. I'm gonna start with this one and stick it in. You guys can see both ways. I'm gonna start with that one. But since I'm saving $2 right now, you know that I have to update my no spend. Is anyone joining me? Is anyone joining me on no spend January? I'm just curious. Do I have any no spenders? Oh, how much did I save today? See, I didn't write it down. How come nobody told me that I did not write it down? I saved $201. So I'm going to do 201 plus 2. So I have 203 that I'm saving. I thought it was super bad today when I did my video. Ah. And what I'm going to do is this. $2 a live, and we're going to let the $2 build up in here. And when we take it out, it will be a roll of $2 bills. All right. Let me go back and look at some of these comments and see what Nika likes that idea. It is a cute can, right? I mean, it just screams Mary Poppins to me. I don't know why. Maybe because it was the red. Um, no, they did not. She finally caved. Yeah, she finally caved. You're tracking. Um, Dawn, I'm glad you're back from lies. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for your loss. You're doing the no spend? Love it. Love it. Walmart got you today. See? I don't go out. I don't go out. I could be a hermit for the winter. You are. Okay. Look at you all go. Thank you guys for doing that. All right. All right. Next up, can we talk about the gift exchange? So I was struggling with how do I post it? Because each time we've done the gift exchange, we had people that click on the link, join, but then flake on the gift giving. So I thought that maybe I could have everybody email me, but I want it to be members only. So if I said on a live, email me, I'd have to go back and check to see if you're a member. That would give me way too much work. How many people here tonight would love to be part of the Elfster Secret Cupid for February. In fact, I'm gonna open up, Elfster. Okay. Guys, I'll be right back. I hear John's calling me. We're all good. Um, okay, so we do have okay. So it's going to be $25 gift exchange. I love it. Um, all right. Let me log into Illustrator. This is what we're gonna do. If I link it, the chat, the chat's showing up for members only. And do people that are not members see it? Oh my gosh, why does things have to be so like 10 steps ahead? Let's go to it. I'm just gonna have to trust in people again that if you say you're going to exchange a gift, you have to do it. That's just not right if you do not. All right. My exchange, and I'm going to put it into a community post. Let me figure out how to do that real quick. Because I did add just a few that showed up on my um, invite more people. Okay. Copyright invite. All right, I copied it. Let's go to a community post. I'm going. And you know what? Create community post. And it's going to be members only. All right. Please only click on this, if you want to exchange a gift. Okay. I am, and it's all channel members. I just posted it. Can you all tell me if you see it? Okay, I'm back. Um, so if you cannot, so you can't click on it if you're not going to exchange a gift. Or if you do click on it and then you decide before the draw date that we're going to, it automatically is set for February 1st. So we have a month. You have a month to decide whether or not you want to be a part of this gift exchange. So on February 1st, the draw happens. Your gift needs to be sent to your draw person by the 7th of February so that they have it by the 14th. And if you're international, we will send you gift cards. Nobody is excluded. This is members only. All right, I'm going to read some members. Yes. Yes, and like Nikki says, you have to check Elfster, but we send out emails, so you have to check your emails. Please, due diligence. I have faith in all of you. And when you get your gift, you have to mark that your gift is sent, and then you need to mark that your gift has been received. The receive part is just as important as the send part for the admins so that we can keep track of things. Thank you, Lee. Do members only posts for I did, yes, but I did that last time. So, members only that are part of the live understand how this works. So, if a member who doesn't come to the live sees that post and they click on it, their name's added. They don't realize that they're in the draw. I think that's where the communication and the conflict comes in. So, people that don't come to the live and understand that if you click on that link, you're part of it. They might click on it to be curious and then never come back to it. I think that's where we're running into a little bit of an issue. Oh, I love that, Amy. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of communication. But you know what? Because we're getting this done now, we have 4 weeks of conversation. Someone just remind me that, you know what? Each month we have to talk about Elster. And you know what? I have no problem with mentioning it within my videos. Yes. It I yes, Donna, maybe have gifts all set by February 1st, then check to see if say is done. No, we can pull the names on the 1st, and they have until the 7th to ship. But once you pull the name, that person's already attached to the other person. Are we doing a different one? Yes, it's not the same as last time. There's a whole new Elster. That's why I put the link in the community post. Hi, Miss Jack. How are you? Okay. Nikki, you'd have to click on this exchange. Each exchange requires you to join. Yes. Um, out of my, here we go. If you do not get an international member, all right, if you do get an international member, please use Amazon. And you if you do get an international member and you have questions, come back to the live and we will discuss it. But then again, we won't have a live in between the poll. Reach out to me. Reach out to, but like Jason says, you can do a gift card or like I do believe like certain countries we can change our country status on Amazon and ship them a gift because um I've gifted to Fiona, Frugality's Life, and I was able to go into Amazon and ship to Canada from Amazon. So there are ways for our internationals to be a part of this just like everybody else. And you know me, I love it when um, we're all in it, right? Hi, Miss Kaylee. How are you? Oh, we got Angela in the house. Angela, thank you for my Christmas card. I hope you saw that video. Thank you. You made it into the Friends Finder. I don't know how like I'm gonna get everybody's done, but we'll get there. No, I don't. Let me refresh my Elster. I think once you are participating. No, Chrissy joined. Laura Stout, we're waiting on you. Um, Nikki joined. Priscilla joined. Jen, I don't know what you're not seeing. Who is who is Saul? Who's Saul? Do we have a Saul here? O'Mealy? I'm not sure who that is. Um, Jason had already reached out to me, and he's ready to jump in and be an admin. So if Jay is part of it, I am going to, because Jay was on top of it. Uh, Poor Jay, Jason. This whole thing transpired. Lisa jumped in, Jay jumped in, just as we were embarking on the Disney cruise. Hi, Donna B. How are you? Okay, there you go. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you. Because Leela is across the pond. She's one of our internationals. Hi, Budget Chambers. Yes, I love this. Am I missing anybody? I don't want to miss anybody. Hi, Les. That's awesome to know. It just brings us a little closer together. But the thing is this, what? Was it from our gift exchange? Uh, what if what if, Michelle, you switched your card to USA? Would it give you that number within your account? And there's got to be a way. You do Google search. Don't lose out on that gift card. Hi, Marissa. We got designs, but oh, there we go. That's why I didn't put two and two together. Thank you, my friend, for letting me know that. Oh my gosh, love that, love that. That was such a good like whoa moment. Oh, um, because this is what happens. Um, this is what happens. So you get you get a couple each time we've done this that flaked. I'm going to use the word flaked because it's a snowflake, right? You flaked. And I've got snowflakes on the brain from Frosty. Um, and we do have people that jump in that want to make it right, that don't want the other person. So we have some people in our village that has purchased 2 and 3 gifts to help us all out. And it goes like the behind the scenes that you guys don't see. This is where it really does take a village. Okay. All right. Um, oh, Jen figured it out. Yay. Okay. All right. We're an hour into it. I want to just check. Um, I just wanted to check my book, and I want to get feedback from you all because feedback is so important to me. Now, um, this is. I want to just get rid of Elster for a second. I want to talk about. There's so much I want to talk to you guys about. Last week's, uh, and this is difficult. Um, stand by because sometimes my people message me that I'm missing something in the chat. All right. Did you see the title of tonight's live? Tonight's live is about positivity. We're going to go into, and I want to make sure I want to see all the comments. All right. Tonight's live is about positivity. And you know that I am a very, very positive person. I try to be. Um, and we're going to get to that in a minute, Em. Give me just a few minutes. I want to set ground rules. Ground rules are becoming something that I am extremely um, passionate about. So, and I'm going to leave it up on the screen so I remember to get to this because tomorrow is very important. Sunday Night Lives. I get feedback from all of you, but then I get feedback in text messages, phone calls, emails. So the live goes on. Coming into 2026, I need this in my life. And we talk about this all the time. If I need it, there's got to be people out there that need it too. prosperity, abundance, gratitude, positivity. We're going to be going into, I don't know where my books are. I don't even know where my books are. We're going into the next 21 days of um, the Rhonda Burns book. MIA. I have a troll that lives in my office that steals things and then puts it back in front of me. If you got one of those, laugh. All right. I've always been that person, that positive. Look at the other way. Look at the bright side. But it could have been this way, or it could have been that way, or it happened for a reason. That car in front of you. I'll give you a prime example. We went out to dinner Saturday night, last night. Shoot, I'm so discombobulated on days. Jay probably lives up this way. We had squalls that came through. And when we left, up over a mountain, I got that message. And I was ready to stop and turn around. But we did not. And I sat in that car and I prayed, right? The squall came through prior to me getting to that location. Okay. So where am I going with this? I'm forever deflecting. I love my husband to death. Johnny is a negative soul. That's him. That's him. I know. That's him. I live with that. I deal with that. Enough. I come right here, these comments. I'm telling you what I need. I need positivity. I need to come in here and be girl boss, right? We talk about this every month at closeout. When you look at that book, this notebook is telling us all, be that boss, be that person, change that thought process, that mindset. So this is what I'm asking from now on. Check the negativity at the door. Check it. Because I'm going to ask my moderators to remove the comments. A few of them I've spoken to already, and some of the others, they're hearing this for the first time. I did not get a chance to reach out to them. There's no spot. You can't bring the room down. I understand if you're going through something and life happens. It happens to me on a daily basis. It's okay. I get that. But you have enough of us that you can reach out to privately. So what I'm asking is this. Sunday nights, I want to kick off our work week with the rah-rah that we all need. I want to be that cheerleader, that little train that could. I want you to come off this live and say, man, I'm ready for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I got this. That's what I want from this Sunday Night Live. Who is on board and who is going to help me accomplish that? I'm going to pause for a second, and I want to hear you. I want to see you. And I want you to know, if you're one of my moderators and you delete a comment, it's okay. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Happy space. Positivity. Hoorah. We got this. Do we got it? I'm going to bring up the comments. So, M, remind me in a second. Okay. Thank you. Yes, boss up. Yes, let's do it. We are the boss of ourselves. Got you. Nikki says, got you. I like that, says Miss. You are here for it, and I know it, and I watch your videos. And I just got to tell you, sometimes, because we've talked about this, and I repeat myself, and I reiterate, and I reflect. Oh my God, do I reflect? Sometimes reflection meet me alive. Like attracts like, positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative. And when I see negative show up in that comment section, it's like it comes out. The floodgates open, and then I lose you all. I can't lose it. I can't be distracted if I'm trying to come here on a Sunday night and inspire us and motivate us and get us to the next level of raising that bar. I can't do it. I come off these lives sometimes and I go, what the just happened? And then I go to bed and it haunts me and it wakes me up. I can't do it. I can't do it. So this is why I'm bringing this to the table. And I'm telling you, this is where we're going. And this is why we're going there. And if you want to jump in, join me. You're on board. You're on board. Yes. Who is that? That is Michelle. On board. Rah rah. Hoorah. Right? Love it. Me. Bring it. Love it. Okay. Um, positive all day. Let's go. Thank you. And Jay is one of my moderators. You don't have to ask my permission to remove a comment that you think is going to, I'm going to use the word, trigger me. And I never believe in that, not believe. I don't usually get triggered. I try to, but for the last couple of weeks, triggering stopped me. And I want this to be the kickoff because it's Sunday and it kicks off the week. And I want us to wake up and say, I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to have gratitude. I'm going to be positive today. I'm going to wake up happy. I'm going to choose happy. I'm going to push myself. I know I don't want to do it. Who wants to do it? I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this much. And maybe tomorrow I'll do this much. Maybe the next day I'll do this much. This is where I want to go. I so want this. And this is why I what I'm trying to do here is this in an umbrella sort of a way. Is it ground rules? Is it rules and regulations? I had to conform to rules and regulations for a long portion of my life with my job. I focus on solutions. Why do I focus on solutions? Because that's my job. Now, the other thing is this. It was always brought to my attention in conversations that I not only respond, but I react. I am a reactive person. Think about this. Think about my career choice. Think of I had to react fast. I'm still not out of that. That's me. That's my personality. That's it. I could be like the woe me. I've seen the crap in the world. I don't want that. I want to listen. I want to stay motivated. I want positivity for myself. And if I want it for myself, I need it for you all because together we are the village. Together, right? So I am starting to write my journals, write it down, focus on it. And I want to grow. I want to strengthen myself. And I think that not only in the Sunday Night Lives, but if we take these steps, it's going to shift us positively in our savings, right? No complaining. Just do it. Acknowledge and appreciate what you have. Do not compare. That's where I want to see. Um, that's where I want to see Sunday nights go. I really do. I want Sunday nights to be all about that. No vampires sucking my energy. Can't do it. Can't allow it. My energy is like the one pure thing that I think I've got. I'm going to come back and read some of the comments because I did. I went off. And I want everybody to feel the passion that I have for this. And I did. I talked about this earlier. You know, each week I want to bring a conversation to the table that is inspiring and will help us in the week ahead. Yes, what's up? Did I get you? We've got everybody on board. Bring it. I think I went back to yes. Yes. Let's get it. Okay. Be always positive. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. With that being said, How I'm gonna ask a couple of questions because to maintain positivity, you gotta be able to flip that mindset real fast. You've gotta be like, "Dang it, this happened. How do I spin it? How do I get the room back?" Because, getting the room back is truly difficult, and if you've watched me in previous videos, sometimes I look at it and I go, "Oh my god, I look like the deer in the headlights." It was a struggle, and, um, how do you, in a positive way, control the negative that comes in? Because there's gotta be, what's the word I'm looking for? Contingent plan. There's gotta be something. Gotta be. And all I wanna do is focus on the solutions, to be positive, right? And this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to model myself. I'm going to try to be that person of positivity and have an agenda come Sunday nights and talk about the things that we need to talk about. And listen, I love it. I love it when you jump into a live and they're laughing and they're joking. Let's look at Marty and Jack. Holy moly. You go on their live and you're laughing. You're having a good old time. You're saving, you're breaking bread. It's communication. It's community, right? My and I've always been this person. Let's get to business. What do we have to get done? Because let me tell you, there's always something to get done. I wanna go back. Um, Winnie the Pooh has Tigger, and you have me, girl. I got your back, and I'll carry the weight of the brick walls. Thank you. Prince of Girls is, driving. Love it. This village is amazing. In the almost 2 years, oh my gosh, I've been with the village. I have saved more than I ever have, got out of debt, and I'm more a positive person. Not per We're none of us are perfect. Can Thank you for bringing that word up, perfect. Not perfect, but trying hard. I love that. I love that. This came across somewhere, and I wrote it down. True perfection comes from imperfection. Nobody's expecting us to be perfect, right? We can all have those moments. What I'm asking is that for the hour or two that we are together, it's the happy place. It's the happiest of places. Oh, speaking of happy places, I have a favor. I have a big favor, a good favor. So, um, um, what is it called again? I'm trying to think about it. Oh, got it. TJ um, has. I'm gonna go off right because this is a good positive story, and we have been working hard for him this past week since he passed his test and getting him his LLC, his name, his employee identification number, state stuff, all this stuff we got for him. And he now has his, um, what is this all called? I can't think. I'm going off. Social media. Couldn't get that out. Social media. And and it was available today. I grabbed his YouTube. And I'm going to ask him if I can start um, posting on his behalf. And live auctions are coming. I don't know if he will be shipping, but it might be fun to watch one of his auctions. So I'm dropping his YouTube channel down below. If you could there's nothing there. It's a green emblem, but you can see that. And I'm gonna I'm gonna sit back and watch this kid. In fact, a lot of a lot of the people in the chat have followed him already on other social media platforms. Heather, I keep missing. Oh, there you go. There we go, Heather. Sorry, I thought I didn't put it up. Be a beacon to each other, even in the darkest of times. Love that. So ooh, today was all about joy. Today, today's affirmation really hit me. Did it hit you guys? I'm surrounding myself with people I aspire to be like. Aspire is one of my words this year, you know that. Lucky we have a whole village of like-minded people. Amen. Amen. I love that. Yes. So, I just want to make sure we went over things. We started Elster. The hop. We're just going to talk about the hop. The hop. So when this video is over, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do the first hop video. As soon as this video is over, I'm sitting here and you'll see the sweatshirt. I'm hoping that's not, maybe not the sweatshirt. I might have to change it because this is just a Sunday hanging out sweatshirt. I might have to change this. Um, or I might have to just roll up my sleeves. Tomorrow's the hot video. I am so excited. We're kicking this off our third year in a row, saving money together. Ooh, I love that. Be nice until it's not to be nice. I love that. Now you're gonna make me want to go watch that movie. Choose to be nice and positive as possible. Right. Until it's not. I love that. I love that. Is that Mary Poppins? Is that Mary Poppins? God. Hi, Miss Sandra. How are you? Are you feeling okay? Okay, God. Yes. God is perfect. Yes. Oh, you guys are funny. You guys are funny. Miss Mary Poppins. Yes. Subscribed anyways. Yes. He's he was here tonight for a little while, right at 6 o'clock. I'm like, because he goes, I'm gonna stop by today. And they picked up the little people from their dads. So they had to drive all the way to Gettysburg. So him and Kay. So he messaged me. He says, I need to stop by later. And usually I'm like, I don't give windows of when you can. I said, but it's 7 o'clock, T. I go live on YouTube. I said, so that time frame is off limits, right? And he stopped by. And I have to tell you, I go, what's going on? What can I do for you? Like I say it in such a loving, endearing way. He's like, I need notebooks. I start laughing. I'm like, what kind of notebooks you need? He goes, I need some of these. He goes, I don't like spiral. Blah, blah, blah. So I open the cabinet doors. I go, take your pick. Because I have a collection, obviously. So he took 3 Marvel notebooks. And then he didn't like the journal because I was going to offer him some journals. And I offered him these, but he doesn't like spiral. So I have to find some other books that kid would like. He's not a kid, but he's my kid. So he stood here for a little while, and he's going to his first auctioneer trade show with other auctioneers. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And he went public today. Um, and the feedback, you always like gonna once again in every aspect, you're gonna get those Debbie Downers, those negative souls, those people, right? And he messaged me, he goes, it's up and running. He goes, let's see what happens. Because you're always preparing yourself for those few. And I was so proud. And the the replies, I melted. I was the second. I was the first, obviously, Nick. I was the first. So he sends it to me, and I go grab it on Instagram. And then I was like, I'll grab it on YouTube. So he's like, I got it. And then I go, okay, I got it. And because you got to jump through hoops, or else, you know, .coms, if you want a specific .com and somebody already owns it, you gotta pay big bucks to buy it from them. Been there, done that. In fact, I was gonna ask him, not tonight, but I was gonna ask him no, well, you guys, is there anyone here that had to have been prior pandemic? I don't think I have any of you prior pandemic. I used to go live when I was a crafty girl. I've been going live forever, and there were a few lives that he came on, and he would talk to people. So I wanted to ask him if he would join us and just give us some insight on what he's going to do because I don't know. Like, he's excited about he's gotta buy testers to test the gold, to test the silver, to make sure the money's not counterfeit. He's got, like, this whole thing that these auctioneers he had me buy index cards. I have to number them 1 to 500. Now, I didn't know if I was gonna do a fancy or I was just gonna sit here and I got big chunky markers. If I he goes, "Yeah, I just need them for, reference and size and what the item is and blah, 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 blah." So, I've I've got some work to do for him, and then he he let's see if I can share it with you. I'm in the proud, positive moment of life with this. So, he ordered let's say he put it in the Amazon cart and mom ordered it because, it's kinda hard right now, and this is where I'm at, and I'm okay with it. You know, financially, there's no money coming in on his end, so responsibility lies on John and I, and we're a team with this. But so he ordered drapes and rods and more curtain rods, and, like, he put things in the cart. So this is gonna be his setup. I'm gonna show it to you all. This is gonna be his setup. You see the black curtains and the privacy, wall that he put up? Like, he's getting things together, and this is the reference, like, I have to do this kinda stuff. So, I talk about this all the time, the committees become important to me, and I haven't finalized any of them. Communication, I'm getting better at that. Sometimes things, um, happen, and I get caught behind the 8 ball, and I will prevail. Wait, there was a comment I wanted to show. Shoot, who was just up on the screen and I took it down? Wait, it was a positive comment and I didn't address you. Wait, oh, tell me who was just up there. Uh, uh, let's see. You beacon, I saw that. I saw that one. I saw that one. Wait, and then I went off. We saw the Mary Poppins. Oh, this is the one. It was Margie. Donna, I've been watching for 3 years. I love how you motivate me, and the energy of your positivity can't keep me away. Can't keep me away. So I threw in the towel and joined the village tier 3. Aw, I promise you are going to love it. I think you will love it. I love the books. I love that we are doing this. I love this. And my positivity comes from within, but I want to be that beacon. Is the ding ding is only for when we ring the bell in $25 increments, Nick. So when each envelope gets to 25, that's when we ring the bell. Um, the ding ding, and I'll talk about that. And let me know in the comments down below if I address it. If not, you can call me and I can address it to you. Sometimes verbal is so important to me. Things get lost in text. Oh, you got it? Yes. Doing the happy dance. I love it. Aw, well, when you're having your coffee in the morning, know that I'm sending you love. Ah, oh, good, I love it. Alright, see, this is what I want. Yes, yes, thank you, Nika. So excited for the hop. I really am too. I'm gonna go oh, hello there, stranger. How are you? Oh, you guys answered her already. I love that. Good night. I am new. Last year I saw your video and made me believe that I can start saving money. You are a getter and positive. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And that's, when I start my videos, that's what I want you to do. I want you to be inspired to start at least with $1. Start it. Join me. Don't follow me as far as don't compete with me. Don't try to keep up with me. Just join me. Be motivated by the fact that I'm doing it. That's what I want for everyone. And look at I'm gonna go back because we had some we had some new subbies here tonight. And then I want to tell you this. All right, it still says 201. I'm loving it. Did I refresh that page? Or maybe I did not refresh that page. YouTube is um YouTube is funny. They add and they take away, and then they add double. It's so amazing. I don't know how they do it, but they do. But see, I'm at 204. I refreshed my page, and we're at 204 members. And then it's this has been a game I've been playing. Do you know how on New Year's Eve or prior to New Year's Eve, I kept saying that I was at like an off number and I wanted to be at 3,100 by New Year's Eve. I had set that mental goal of subscribers. Well, I hit it, and then all of a sudden, it went up 5, and then it went up 10, and I look at it at like say 13. I was like, "Oh, wouldn't it be nice if I got to 15?" And then I was at 15, and then all of a sudden, it was like at 17. I go, "Oh." I walk away from it. I was like, 20 would be a great number. And all of a sudden, I'm at 20. And then like it happens again. And I'm like, it'd be nice to be 25. And all of a sudden, I'm at 25. I'm at 138, 9,138. So now I'll say this, like I'm putting it out into the atmosphere, the universe. And I go, okay, I'm at 138. Wouldn't it be nice to wake up to YouTube tomorrow and be at 140? I'm like, and I'm not being like greedy or I'm just being small goals because I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, you're at 138. I'm gonna go. Let's be at 140 when I wake up tomorrow. These are what I want to feel and see. Um, Donna, I want to be your neighbor. The one that has everything you need when you need it. So, can I? So last Tuesday, I think it was, I didn't put out a video, and uh, this is where I'm surrounded by the best. Um, I was filming and my phone kept going off, and it was Billy who did my bathroom and his sister Jen. Billy would message me, Jen would call me, Billy would call me, but I couldn't because I'm filming. So I stopped filming, and just as I stopped, John's calling me, and I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Jen and Billy are gonna stop by." I'm like, "Okay, what time?" Blah blah blah. They came at 6 o'clock, and I'm upstairs putting Bella to bed, so I come down about 6:05. And I walk in my kitchen, and usually it's like Billy and his daughter, Jen and her daughter. And I walked into my kitchen, and it was all of Jen's kids. And Jen has 3 boys. So, Michelle, it's funny you say this because Jen, if you looked out my back door, Jen's side door was, and the backyards was small. If I took a banana and threw it across the yard, it would hit her door or land in the garbage pail. Or if I was sitting at my computer desk, which would be here, I'd had a window that was arm's length away. And if the windows were open and she comes out the door, I'd be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Right? And she'd be like, "Nothing. What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing this." And I'm like, what you guys want to have barbecue tonight? Like, yeah. So Jen was that neighbor that Michelle just referenced, right? They all showed up here the other night. I want they let me take a picture. When I say they, Jen's boys probably wouldn't have an issue with it. Vinny, Vinny always has an issue with me taking pictures. So he's probably gonna be like, "Yeah, what did you do that for?" But that's okay. So I say, I say, can we just get a fit? Can we get a shot? And those boys say yes right away. And I got Vinny to do it. Do you see them? That's my Christmas tree. So these three boys grew up together, these four boys. So when I don't see them often, I see a couple of them here and there. But when I came down, the hugs, Donna, we all sat at the dining table and Jen brought cake. And we laughed, we joked, we reminisced. And then Billy was 2 seats away from me, talking about the bathroom. And I just reached over and I held Billy's hand and I was like, I love you, brother. And he's like, love you too. And then we're talking, and his daughter's sitting right across from me, and I love her. Like, these have been babies in my life. So I look at Billy, I go, so I have a question for you. He goes, well, I go, not this year. I said, but next year. I said, would you be interested in helping me do Vinny's shower? I don't want to do tile. I just want to do a replacement. What do they call those? I take out the enclosed shower and put a brand new one in. Because Vinny's floor of his shower has a stress crack in the fiberglass. He's like, yeah. I go, no, don't answer me now. Think about it. And he's like, no, I would do that with you. I was like, okay. So I have a goal for a home improvement. And then I had this big snow globe with Mickey and Minnie, and the plastic that they stood on, the fireplace fell off. So I look at Billy, and he looks at me and goes, is that broken? I goes, yeah. He goes, can I see it? I said, sure. He took it home. He's going to fix it for me. And I was like, really? And I didn't ask. He just offered. Like, this is what I'm surrounded with. So, Michelle, if you moved next door, I would know exactly what type of person and neighbor you would be. Yes. Yes. Um, Jennifer, are you talking about my mama, or is there another else in the named? I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'll let you guys figure that out. I'm sure you have. But anyway, these are the positives that I want to share with you, and how, friends, friends to me are extremely important, extremely important. And I've said this before. I have a friend, our cousins are our first friends. But I have people in my life that I have been in kindergarten with. I have friends that even if I haven't spoken to them in a couple of years, if I call them, they're like, "Hey, what do you need? What's going on?" Oh, you know what I mean? I am, and I would drop everything to help you. I would, and that's what I want to give to all of us. Ah, pandemic scared me. I wasn't spooked by it. In fact, you know how they said you can't don't be around your family and things like that? John tried pulling that on me. I was like, "You cannot tell me that I'm not going near TJ and Kaylee and those kids. You're not." They and Kaylee being a healthcare person, she wasn't like, she was just, and I think sometimes let's take that for and not to get into the whole pandemic thing. Take that mindset that, you put yourself, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I'm not afraid. Like, you pump up your chest. You got this. Um, who was I just talking to about running? Somebody had to run. Somebody's training. So they always taught us. They taught us in the police department. You had to run a mile one day, 2 miles the next, and you had to run in a certain amount of time. I think it was a mile. and you had to do it under a certain amount of time. Oh, it was Bianca over at Plan Live Budget. Love her. Yes, I still talk to her. And she would tell you that I'm still as inspiring as I was and that I motivate her, and I'm hoping that she will make a comeback soon because 'cause she's got an amazing story to tell. I she runs now, and she looks amazing, and I said to her, "Do you know that if you can run a mile, you can run 2 miles? If you can run 2 miles, you can run 4 miles. You can double what you can do without even realizing that your body can handle it." So that's what I'm trying to say, and it's amazing how we all come full circle every time we do these lives. You can do anything you put your mind to, and you could probably double it without even knowing that you can double it. So if you could come to the table with this much positivity, you can give me this much. Or if you come with this much gratitude, find this much to be thankful for. These are all things that I know we can do. And I really do believe that we're going to come back to where's my book? When I look at this book, I look and I see my grandmother. And I told the story before. I said that I had a pain in my stomach and it wasn't going away. And I was in pain as a, I don't know, 8-year-old, 9-year-old. And I was worrying my grandmother. And back then, I mean, if the darn book is 39 cents, think of what medical was and things like that, right? Gosh, I felt she looked at me and says, "Donna, please think it away." Without even teaching me, telling me I'm being taught, I was being taught something. I think I owe more than I can ever imagine to this amazing, strong woman who I know never showed emotion. Never. So this tonight was really out of my comfort zone, but I'm so glad that I did it. But I just wanna be that I wanna be your North Star. Can I be your North Star? Um, what do they call that? Moral compass, right? A moral compass. That I think a lot of people lack that, or I think some people, I shouldn't say a lot of people, that's such a bad I think people lack being a moral compass person, and I think I am truly a moral compass person. I think we need to come into that. Oh my gosh, do you see savings challenges in our future? Ah, whoa, just like The Secret. All right, we are at 8:38. I'm gonna come looking through these comments real quick to see if there's anything that I really missed. Did you find motivation in tonight's video? I'm gonna leave with a couple of comments. Um, did you find tonight to be motivating? Do you like the fact that we're gonna come into Sunday nights and we're gonna lift one another up, we're gonna raise that bar, and we're gonna come in with really important topics? And if you've got a topic that you think that we should discuss, email it to me. Just email it to me. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Ah, Sensi Mom is here. Hi, honey. Um, exactly. Definitely, definitely depends on the role. Look at you all doing math. I love it. Hoping to hit 3,000 this year. Love that. Okay. 2 or 3 years ago, my finances were all over the place, started watching your videos and a few others, and now I track every dollar, and my kids have savings challenges, funded savings challenges. Jason, I remember when you came into the scene. I really do. And because you were the guy, you were easily noticeable and embraced faster than most because you were that guy. And your name. There's your name. I love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, okay, so I missed all this. Ah, look at you all telling Jason you got it. You did? That's a great conversation. Wow. And I could see that. I could see that if you budgeting, you were then controlling yourself to have more fun. And I bet you, if you go back to the first year that I really dove deep into saving money, John would probably tell you that I was no fun. Because in those first early years, I was looking for every dollar to start saving. And by saving every one of those dollars, you then paid off a consumer debt. And then once you paid off that consumer debt, what'd you have? More money to save. And then you saved that money, and then you paid off that next consumer debt. And then you had more money to save. So the growth becomes amazing, and the fun then is in the saving of money. Wow. Yes. Yes. Look at you. I love it. Donna B, you're so cute. Hit that like button. Stick around. All right, what else am I missing? Are we good? Oh, wow, I'm so far behind. Not sure that I would have no consumer debt starting in 2026 if it was not for this village. Wow, love that. Love that. Susan, I don't know if I got to say hi to you. How are you? Some of you jumped in and I didn't see you. Thank you for being here, everyone. I'm going to be kicking off the live. Now, on my community post, I did link all the channels that are going. But you have the calendar. You know where to go. Oh my gosh, it's a year of saving with the Village Gang. I love yous all, and I hope that I really did motivate you guys tonight. Good night, everyone. See ya. Bye.